Hello everyone, I'm Tarun Kaushik and today in this lecture we will be completing our this series of SSB interview preparation strategy, and today we will be discussing the day 5, that is conference, and before that we will be discussing the interview. So we have discussed that the day 1 is for the screening, day 2 is for the psychological test, day 3 and day 4 is for the GTO test. So, as far as interview is concerned, your interview can be conducted on any day. That is first day, second day, third day, and fourth day. Fifth day is your conference day or your result day. So your interview can be conducted on any of these days. Okay, availability of the entering officer depends कि आपका कब interview conduct होगा. Next, so OLQs, in this we will be you can say I will be giving you the overview of the OLQs so that we can prepare for these. Factor 1 I already mentioned. These are the OLQs: factor 1, factor 2, factor 3, already mentioned in the first lecture. These are planning and organizing, social adjustment, social effectiveness, and dynamic. So we will be exploring these qualities in like that. OLQs, these are the four factor. These are the four factor we know. Now during interview you have to keep in your mind that you will be utilizing these four factor, that is first factor, second, third, and fourth. Your answer must be consist of all these four factors if you want to succeed in the interview. So this planning and organizing, this consists of four qualities: effective intelligence, reasoning ability, organizing ability, and the power of expression. And the social adjustment consists of social adaptability, cooperation, sense of responsibility. And social effectiveness consists of your initiative, self-confidence, speed of decision, ability to influence the group, liveliness. And dynamic means determination, your courage, your stamina, that is your physical fitness. So during your interview you have to include all these four factor in your answer, so that you have to say that you are a very good intelligent student. You have to say that I am a average student or I am an intelligent student, and you have to justify your every statement in your interview. Okay, if the entering officer, mainly he will definitely going to ask you the daily routine of your. Okay, after that what you have to include in this daily routine, you have to include every these four you can say factors: that you are dynamic, that you are a very courageous boy, you are a very courageous girl, you are a very determined person, you have a physical stamina, and for that what you are actually doing. So you are involving, so you can say that I used to do running, or you can say that morning exercise, morning walk, whatever you are doing, gymming you are doing, whatever you are doing, you are doing with your friend. So it includes that you are मच मोर फोकस्ड इन द ग्रुप एफर्ट. ओके, सो मीन्स आप जो है ग्रुप के अंदर ग्रुप बना के उसके अंदर आप ये सारी चीज़ कर रहे हो. ठीक है, अकेले अकेले नहीं, आप अपने फ्रेंड को भी इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हो कि यस यू नीड्स टू बी ए वेरी फिजिकली फिट पर्सन. ओके, खुद खुद नहीं, अपने दोस्त को भी इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हैं, अपने छोटे भाई बड़े भाई की हेल्प उसको भी साथ में लेके जा रहे हो. दैट इंक्लूड्स, दैट शोज योर sense of responsibility, your social adjustment. Okay, so only you can say this quality also include this quality. Okay, आप अकेले अकेले नहीं, आप किसी को भी साथ में इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हो. ये भी इससे हम इंटरिंग ऑफिसर को बता सकते हैं कि हमारी क्वालिटी है. जो ये सोशल इफेक्टिवनेस है, मैंने उस दिन भी बताया था, दैट इज़ योर ability to influence the group. This is the foremost, or you can say that I will say utmost important quality: ability to influence the group, because your group should nominate you as their leader. You will not say I'm your leader, but your group should say that this person is our leader. Okay, so I think now these all OLQs are clear to you. Okay, now we are proceeding further. So this is the interview room. I have taken the two photos, photo 1 and photo 2. This is the interviewing officer sitting there, and this is the chair of candidate, and who is sitting and he is doing the conversation. Now in this picture you can say clearly say that this is the gap where this person is, you can say that not in the proper uniform. The candidate should be in the proper uniform, he should have well dressed. Okay, so how you have to behave, or how for the those who are the fresher, for those, this is the door, or I think this is the mirror or door. I think the door will be there. So just open the door, and just after opening the door, just say to the entering officer, may I come in, sir? Then he will say yes, come in. then what you have to do, just stand near to this chair, and after that you have to say good morning sir, good evening sir, good afternoon sir, according to the time you have to say. After that, when you will be standing on that place, the entering officer will say to you that good morning and gentlemen, and have a seat. After that, when you are sitting, then say thank you sir, and after that just feel comfortable. So it seems when we are waiting outside in the waiting room, then it seems that we become very nervous that which type of environment will be there at the interviewing room. Okay, there will be no such, you can say, very tough environment. The environment will be very informal. He will start with you with very simple question like what's your name, where are you living, or how you done in your psychology test, how you are done in your GTO test, who is your friend in this SSB center. Okay, so he will ask you a very simple question. He will make you very comfortable. Okay, and after that he will start the interview, and you will not be able to know that when my interview started. Okay, and the timing for the interview depends on the candidate. It may vary from 25 minutes to 1 hour, or it can be more than 1 hour. Okay, when I was recommended, then my interview went for only 25 minutes. It was very short, you can say, interview. Okay, so next is this is a very important form which you have to fill after clearing the stage 1 testing, that is screening test. So this is called as PIQ. This PIQ is everything for you in front of that entering officer. Okay, so this is the serial number 1, where you will be filling the details like your selection board, batch number, chest number, and UPC roll number. After that you have to fill your name in the capital letter. After that your father's name and the place of maximum residence in bracket. You see the approximate population of the place where you are living. Okay, so just write down the name. Do not give the proper address, like house number, that street number. No, just the city name. That's it. And in bracket, the population of that city where you are residing currently. After that, your place of maximum residence, your full address, then place of permanent residence, your full address, whether district headquarter, whether you are living in a, you can say, the main district headquarter or not. For example, if somebody is living in a, for example, which city, you can say Rohtak. If I take the example of Rohtak, a district in Haryana, Rohtak. So there is a division called Maham. Okay, so Maham is not the district headquarter, it is a sub area. Okay, so you cannot say it is a district headquarter. District headquarter will be Rohtak itself. Okay, so this is the difference between district headquarter or not a district headquarter. Number 5, your state and district, religion, your category, your mother tongue. So somebody in Haryana, they used to say I will write Haryanvi. Haryanvi is not a language. Okay, Haryanvi is a, you can say, बोली. एक बोली है यहाँ की, लोकल बोली, जैसे राजधानी होती है, ये बोली होगी. ठीक है, this is a बोली. This is not a language. Your date of birth and your marital status, married, single, or widow. Sorry. So in this PIQ, whatever you are writing, every single word which you have written in this PIQ, you must do PhD on that word. I mean, you have the complete knowledge of that particular word which you are writing. And for example, if you are writing here religion Hindu, then you must be able to speak something about Hindu. I was asked the question, what is the difference between Hindu and Hinduism? So Hindu is a religion and Hinduism is the propaganda, or you can say that feeling that is spread by the Hindus, that is called Hinduism. Okay, so he may ask, and at about the category, and since I am from a general category, and the question can be on the reservation, then what do you feel that reservation should be continued or it should be discontinued? So anything can be asked. So whatever you are writing, you must have a very sound knowledge of that particular word. Okay, so we are done with up to the 5 point. Number 6 point is related to your parents. Whether parents are alive, just say yes or no accordingly. After that, your father's education, your mother's education, your father's occupation, your parents' monthly income. If your brother, they are studying, just put them there accordingly. Okay, you can fill it. After that, your 7th portion is your academic record, your educational record, from metric to the upcoming whatever you have studied up to the maximum For example, 12th BTech or post graduation, or somebody is doing PhD, or whatever they are doing, they can write down this institute name, board, year, percentage, division, medium of instruction, border or day scholar, and any outstanding achievement you can write. Okay, so the next part or the back side of this PIQ form, the number 8 is your age in years and month, height in meters, your weight in kilograms, your present occupation. Somebody is teaching, then write teaching. Somebody is working in a private company, then say private employee. If somebody is studying, that write student. If somebody is doing self study, then they have to do doing self study at that place, at home, whatever they can. It means presently what you are doing, you have to write down that. After that, this is the portion number 10, that is A and B portion related to the NCC. If you have taken the NCC, then say yes or no accordingly, and just fill the division which you got into your NCC certificate, NCC training. Okay, next 11th is sports. If you have played any sport, then write down the sport. If you have not played any sport, then you can mention, for example, if I used to play cricket on for a fun, then in bracket you just write for the fun. Yeah, I used to, since I like it and I used to play. I have never represented my school, college, but it's just for fun. और कई बार होता है कि जैसे कि घर के अंदर बैडमिंटन खेलते हैं, ठीक है, तो यू कैन से आई यूज टू प्ले बैडमिंटन for fun with my brother, with my sister, with my mother, with my father, like that you can mention. But the point is, the sport which you are writing, you must know something about that. I'm not saying that do the PhD if you are playing for the fun, and then I'm not saying that do the PhD, but you must have some common awareness about that sport. Okay, now the third last 11B part is hobbies and oblique interest. Hobbies, you have to write only one hobby of a person can be one, it cannot be more than one. Okay, hobby should be one. And interest, you can have multiple interests, like you like to dancing, you like singing, you like playing cricket, you like watching cricket, you like watching serial, you like watching movies. Okay, you like to do anything whatever you like, so you can mention your interest. Hobby should be one, because hobby is that part which you have to extract time from your timetable. Okay, and which you do on the daily basis. That is the part of hobbies. So we are done with 11B. Now we are doing the 11C, that is your extra activities. So for those who those who belong to a very rural background and studied in a very simple school, and that school does not have, you can say, a good exposure of extra activities, like there's no such type of function like dancing, singing competition. So what can you mention in that portion if you have not participated? So you can say that in your college or in your school you have participated in the presentation which used to which used to be मतलब आप इसको ये बोल सकते हो कि आपकी जो क्लास है उस क्लास के अंदर कोई भी टॉपिक होगा, उस टॉपिक के ऊपर प्रेजेंटेशन देते थे, ठीक है, कि यू यूज टू गिव द प्रेजेंटेशन ऑन पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक मंथली, वीकली, एट फोर्टनाइट बेसिस. ओके, सो आई थिंक ऑन मंथली बेसिस पे ये सही रहेगा. इट विल बी जस्टिफाइड. ओके, it will be easy to justify that on the monthly basis you use to give the presentation on particular topic. And ये तो हो गया एक कि I used to give the presentation on any topic of your graduation, post graduation you can mention. The second, you can say there is used to be a quiz contest. जो भी लेट सपोज कोई केमिस्ट्री में पढ़ रहा है, कोई फिजिक्स पढ़ रहा है, कोई मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ रहा है, इफ somebody is doing engineering, somebody is doing arts, whatever they are doing, they can say that there used to be a quiz contest between the 4 team, 5 team, 6 team in the college itself, so you have participated in that. Okay, so you can take, if for those who have not participated in any type of activity, they can evolve such type of activities. Okay, next is D, a position of responsibility oblique office held in NCC, scouting, sports, extra activities, or other fields. For example, you have given the responsibility, or you volunteer to take the responsibility of being the class representative or monitor in your school, in the class in your school, or you are the, you can say, captain of your college cricket team, captain of the whatever you are. Have you ever taken any responsibility? If yes, then write down that responsibility you have taken. After that, 12th A is nature of commission, that is for which you are going, that is permanent commission or short service commission. Okay, accordingly you have to mention charge of service, whether you are going for the army, air force or navy, you have write down that. After that, the 13th number is the number of chance availed for the commission in the three services, like how many attempts you have given for the SSB, like 2 attempt, 1 attempt, 0 attempt. Those who are the fresher, they will put 0, that you have never attended SSB. After that, for these candidate, this will be 0. For those who have attended the SSB once, then they will put the 1 here, and they will type the entry where they have attended and the date and the test number and the batch number they have to put accordingly. So this is the PIQ form, which consists of 14 points. Now how you have to prepare? Now in this sequence of this PIQ, if you have noticed one thing, that from the back I'm showing you that first of all, the question comes from you, your parents, then the place where you're residing, your religion, your state, your mother tongue. Okay, so and next the question related to your family, then question related to your education. So what I will suggest you is to just prepare or write, take a notebook and write down everything about your family, write down everything about your education background, why you choose that branch, why you choose science subject, why you choose to do engineering, why you choose to do a BSc, MSc, whatever you are doing, there should be a why, and you must be able to justify with that why. Okay. Because justification with a good example will prove your authenticity and you are going to succeed in the interview. Because ऐसा कहा जाता है, आई एम नॉट श्योर, कि जो तीनों अफसर हैं, GTO, इंटरव्यू और साइकोलॉजी, ये साइकोलॉजिस्ट ये तीनों अफसर हैं, इन तीनों ऑफिसर्स में इंटरव्यू अफसर सबसे ज़्यादा बच्चों का पास करता है, और जो GTO होता है ही recommend only a few candidates, only few, only one candidate, hardly 1 or 2 candidates is passed by this GTO. Interview officer passes maximum number of candidates. If a candidate is passed by the interview officer, then the chances of clearing the SSB are very very high. So you have to prepare for the interview very very hardly. Okay, so these are the do's and don'ts. You can read, just pause the video here and just take a look. इन दिस वही बात की गई है कि आपको कैसे बात करना है, हाउ टू स्पीक, हाउ टू से, बी पोलाइट, बी हम्बल, इफ़ यू डू नॉट गिव द आंसर इन वेरी हरी, जस्ट हैव द पेशेंस, गिव योर आंसर वेरी स्लोली, take your time. if you didn't listen the or heard the question very clearly, then just ask politely to repeat the question. Okay, you can pause and you can read. So these are some, again, do's and don'ts, just read them. Now these are some interview question. You can write down your answer according to these questions, according to your situation, that how you will give you the answer if interview officer will going to ask you. Okay, so in interview what actually happens nowadays, that he will be going to ask you certain things in a straight manner, like your education qualification, your family background, your friend circle, then your extra activities, your hobbies, your interest, everything is going to ask you in a single statement or a single question. You have to tell everything without missing a single question. So how you can prepare for that? The only answer is, if you write down everything about these 5 points which I just mentioned in your notebook, and you are reading these 5 points again and again, then these 5 points will be saved into your mind memory, or you can say memory. Then it will be very easy for you to give the answer. Okay, so my suggestion for you is, just take a notebook and write down everything about you, that this is the positive point of view, this is the negative point of view, this is the positive quality of a family member, this is the negative quality of a family member, this is the positive quality of your friend circle, your best friend, even I would say your best friend wants you to improve your this quality. Okay, write down everything. This will going to help you out in clearing this SSB. Okay, so these are some interview questions. Just again pause the video and write down these questions. So these are some few questions related to the PIQ as given below. Your name, who gave your name, which state do you belong, distance between a capital state. Okay, and one more thing, if interviewing officer is continuously asking question to you, then it means he's not interested in you. Okay, so for that what you have to do, always give a full answer. Do not give a one liner or one word answer. Always try to give very detailed answer. Not go so detailed, but give a very small, you can say very justified, just medium approach. Answer should be a very authenticated, justifying answer should be there. It should not be lengthy one, it should not be very short one, it should be of a moderate approach. Now the last day, that is the board conference, that is the day 5. So this is how the officer will be sitting in a same U-shape table. This is the, he will be the board president, and this side will be psychologist, and that side will be GTO. Okay, and the candidate will be sitting in front of the officer who is sitting in the center. So this is again a another picture which is showing you the correct method, that how the candidate will be sitting. So this is the room where the candidate will be coming, or the room can be that side. This is the, you can say, this is the curtains, the room will, the door will be at this side. So candidate will be coming from that side by wishing to that person only, that will be the president of the board. You have to say just good morning sir, because conference is conducted on the morning. So you have to say good morning sir, and then again just keep standing beside the chair, and the officer will be say then the officer will give you the instruction to sit down. Then you have to sit. Then he may ask you anything, but the generalized question of this conference are, how was your stay, and any improvement do you need. So these are the two basic questions he's going to ask you. After that, he may put some certain situation to you if you are a borderline case. Otherwise, if you are clearly pass or clearly fail, he will not going to ask you anything. He will just say, how are you, how was your stay, any improvement, he will say. And then you will, if you, then you have to say, no sir, everything is fine. Then he will say, God bless you, you may leave. After that, just come out and wait for result. And those who clear this stage, they will be, and after some time, you can say, when the every single candidate has attended its conference, then the, you can say, technical officer or psychologist will come, and he will announce the result that these many candidates are recommended for the stage 2, and they will be retained back for the medical, and the candidate those who could not clear will be sent back on that day. So I do hope that you will be retained back for your medicals and do clear your medical, and will get a chance to the merit list and to serve our nation. So I do hope you will definitely going to succeed. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video.